Hey everybody, welcome to some Let's Stream XCOM 2. Enemy unknown? Maybe. No, I guess you know the enemy this time because you played the first XCOM remake thing. So, if you're new to me, I have played XCOM Enemy Unknown, and I've also played the original XCOM games, which are awesome, and I also know the Xenonauts games, so I just cut out like 80% of the comments I'm gonna get on this first video asking if I know the other games. I've been playing a bunch of XCOM 2 because I believe it was the Nitron there in the chat donated this to me, gifted it to me on Steam a while back, and this game is awesome. Playing the PC version. I think there's a console version for this at least, but I'm playing the PC version. And I haven't beaten the game yet, but I've gotten what feels like about a quarter of the way into the game. We're starting a new file today, and we're going to be taking people from the live chat here on Hitbox and putting them in the game. Hope you don't all die. It'll be just like the RimWorld stream. Someone's gonna lose their hand and then butcher a surgery. In this case, it'll be someone will get mind-controlled and kill all of us with a grenade. I forgot there was multiplayer on this. Might have to do that one day. Alright, so we're gonna play on Veteran, which is like normal difficulty. I've been playing it on just normal difficulty in my personal save file, and I've been doing really well. I'm thinking of maybe bumping up the difficulty to Commander, because I've only ever had like 4 casualties in 20 missions. But for the stream, you never know when things are gonna get bad. I mean, I do feel like in my personal save file, I've gotten a good roll of the dice quite a few times that have put me in a good position. Let's stick with Veteran for now. I'm not confident. And we'll do Iron Man mode, which means that the game kind of like auto-saves for you. It means you can't like save scum and go back on a save. Not that it really matters, because you're watching me, so you know I'm not save scumming. The whole thing is recorded and streamed, but why not? Although it does mean I can't save on the fly if I need to immediately stop the stream for whatever reason. So I saw in the chat there, hey, we got to start with an actual mission first, good. So I saw in the chat there, someone said 99% chance to hit. Miss! Yeah, yesterday I was playing, and I had Snappish Hippo as one of my characters. He's a ranger, and so he's got his sword. Sword's got a really high hit chance in this game, right? Really great damage, really high hit chance, but it often puts you in a bad position, because you have to run up for melee with it, of course. In one mission, he missed with it twice. The first time, I believe he had a 93% chance to hit. The second time, he had like a 95. Both times. Well, I already see here on the screen, Brandon there on the right. I was about to point with my hand. I remember I have a cursor. There's Brandon! Yeah, so it's going off the character pool from the beginning. So let's see who we have. I have a few of the viewers made already. I have a few who I know what they already look like made, and then I got a bunch of my friends made, because of course I know what they look like.
Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
We got Kype on. Yep, we got Kype on here. Who else do we have? We have Eating All the Mushrooms. We have Mexican Secret Fury, because Costa Rica's not in the game, so she's Mexican now. And we have Brandon Godfrey. Alright, what's our first mission generated for us? Neutralize all enemy targets, plant 4 charges around the monument. Okay, I've done one like this before. I kind of like this one, because, this map, because there's a lot of heavy cover in this map, which makes me feel safe, because it's the beginning of the game and we don't have much health. Yep, you're in the game, Schrodinger's gender, because you're Kaipon. Because a lot of people on YouTube probably going to have no idea. Is Mushrooms here? I don't see her on the viewer list. Alright, let's play the game. So I don't know if it's gonna remember what people's class preferences are. I don't think it will. Brandon's been a sniper in every session I've played. And I'd like it if he stayed that, just because snipers are really good. But I think your initial team might always have the 4 different main classes. So let's kind of go for a standard opening here, you know, get everyone into nearby cover and peek forwards.
Make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
So for those of you who have played XCOM Enemy Unknown but not XCOM 2 yet, you might not know that there is a stealth mechanic now. We haven't gotten too close, so they haven't seen us yet, but if we go on any of these red tiles with the weird-looking eyeball and the exclamation point, then that means we'll get spotted. And at the end of the turn, all of the all of the enemies will move around a little bit. So it will change exactly where they can see. I miss that blue hair so much. Do I have you with blue hair in the game? No, I've got you with pink hair in the game. There's also blue hair. I know you've gone through many hair colors.
Heading to that location.
Alright, yeah, let's move up Brandon a little bit. Now, I really don't think they're going to be moving, like, walking down the street towards us. So I'm going to play a little bit reckless here and move up mushrooms early to that heavy cover. So that post there, the lamp post looking thing with the searchlights, if you go too close to it, it sounds an alarm. So, because we have concealment right now, we have the element of surprise. Our first shot has high crit chance and stuff, I believe. They're generally out of cover when this happens. So we can get a really accurate shot on them. And if we have some people in Overwatch, then when they run to get into cover after reacting to the first shot, we can get some more shots on them when they're not in cover. Also, thanks for the $5 donation, Neutro, who said, I don't like 0 out of 30. Smiley face, that's like the colon and then a capital D. Yeah. You had purple once, green hair, and red, every color but orange. What about rainbow hair? Yeah, I'm with you, Dylan. I've only had brown hair. It's my natural hair color. I've never dyed my hair. Oh god, isn't that the worst? When you're one tile away from just a regular movement to cover. I could go there. Alright, well... what I'm gonna do... apparently that counts. I think what I'm gonna do is... Bran can run up there.
Roger that.
Let me know if the audio gets it all weird, everybody. I'm keeping an eye on my CPU usage, and it's fine right now, but... if there's ever a spike or something, my audio might go a little bit weird, and if so, I'll have to mess with that. Okay, so what distance can we get with a grenade here? Oh god, if we could just get actually, if I really wanted to be an asshole, I'd run right here and throw a grenade, and just one-shot all 3 of them. I don't know if I could hit from here with the grenade. Kind of want to just stay in heavy cover and shoot, and then let them all scramble and let the reaction shots kill them, because then I spread the experience out. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'll just aim for him. Oh, first kill.
Target eliminated.
And with the other 3 on Overwatch, we'll probably kill these 2. Got a promotion for mushrooms. Oh, that was easy. First mission. Sometimes they ragdoll and freak out a little bit. That's what that weird noise was about. Okay, so, of course the enemies heard that, so we no longer are concealed. So we need to plant the charges. So we can move up now. And, the speed at which we want to move up, I'm not sure. Ooh, game was stuttering a little bit there. Might have to mess around with my settings a bit. Might lower it to like 30 FPS on the stream. That might fix it. If I do that, I'll do it in between missions. You know what? You stay there too. Hey, Mushrooms, you got the first kill.
Roger that.
Well, things are going pretty good. Where could they be right now? I would wager some are probably right around here. And I also wouldn't be surprised if once we get here, they send down a flare and call in reinforcements. So... I'm still going to keep taking it a little bit slow, kind of leapfrogging forward like this with Overwatch is because we don't have a time limit on this heist. At least we don't right now.
Heading out. Scanning.
That's affirmative.
So before we place that, actually, I'm going to have Kaipon follow up a little bit just to kind of cover his back.
Menace 1-5, X4 module is armed. Neutralize any remaining hostile contacts.
Okay, just, yeah,
There's something
Overwatch.
out there.
Oh, yep, there they are. And that's why you Overwatch. Ugh, that's a bad miss.
J'ajuste ma visée.
The Advent officers seem more...
Did I say heist? Nice heist, MDB. Did I call this a heist? I play too much Payday 2. God, we're missing all these things. Oh, there we go. That's a hit. Yeah! Killed the officer.
Good riddance. Got something over here.
Okay. That counts as flanked for Brandon, right? That better count as flanked. Yeah, that counts as flanked. Okay. It'd be kind of silly if it didn't. Let's use the other people first.
Ennemi à terre. Je vais bientôt être à sec. Moving.
Go for it. If we spam all of our people, we'll likely hit.
Not even close. Running dry on ammo. Posición confirmada.
Well, good soldiers. I like the training we have here. Must be just grade A. Of course, Brandon hits, because in my other file, he's my fucking ace sniper. Yesterday, he used his kill zone ability and got me an achievement for killing 3 guys in 1 turn.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Crap, I didn't get to pick up the thing that was dropped. And Brandon was also standing at that statue. Flawless, no one wounded, no one killed. First mission, though, so it's pretty hard to fuck it up. So chat, did the audio fuck up at all? Like, did my voice sound like it was cutting out or anything during any parts of that, that mission? You get all loot on the, if the mission ends before pickup. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. Thanks. How many people have died already? No one. We just started. That was the first mission.
No way the aliens were expecting a fight like that. I'm impressed, Commander.
Yeah, your last name is The Mushrooms, and then this would be your nickname, which would be Mushrooms. So your first name is Eating All. Oh, everyone got a promotion, though. Okay, so they dropped a hair trigger. That is mediocre. I prefer auto reloaders. Those are good ones. And anything that increases the clip size are good, too. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding people to watch Tad ads, Neutro. No audio fuck-ups? Good. Don't want to have to mess with the stream quality if I don't have to. Alright,
Aside from us
Armory.
getting this ship up and running, which was
Let's get our promotions. So who else do we have on our team? We have Shally and 4 random people who I will be changing into you guys in the chat. Now, I'm just going to be changing the names. I'm not going to bother, like, editing them too much. Like, maybe between streams when I have a lot of downtime, I'll make them look all wacky and distinct. But I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time on changing them up too much. So I'm mostly going to be naming them after people.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
So Brandon's not a sniper this time. Now he's on the front line. He's a grenadier. Yep, so he's got a grenade launcher and a minigun now. See what Kaipon is. I'm going to guess Ranger. Specialist.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Alright, mushrooms will be sniper, I'm guessing. Ranger, goddamn.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit.
Whatever, Ranger's good.
Independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Yeah, Ranger's kind of the most up-close character, because they use a sword and a shotgun. And the last one, assuming I'm correct that it always makes sure the first 4 are different promotions, then Sniper. Yep.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy.
Or
from extreme
sharpshooter.
range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Yeah, the pistol's much better in this game than it was in the first XCOM. The pistol's actually got some stopping power. Oh man, just like in the first XCOM though, snipers are very, very good. I want to try and get 2 snipers on the team. Well, more than 2, but I want to make sure that I always have 2 snipers on a mission as soon as I can get to that point. So, you know, sometimes the sniper's gonna get wounded and you'll need someone else to sub in, but snipers are super important. Everybody just skipped forwards on the YouTube part, because I took forever to make a bunch of people. So, we made people and we're over here to pick our research now. So, modular weapons, I believe, is the first tech on the way to getting better weaponry, which is important. Alien biotech, right, I think it's plot-related stuff. And hybrid materials is your first step into getting better armor. I feel like weapons and armor are really high priority. Let's get that research into armor first. They don't want you guys all dying on me.
Intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
You're right, Swift Nipples. The most un-American place anywhere outside of America. It's funny, I was just, the other day, I was looking at the characters I made of all the fans that I've made in Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, and it was really depressing looking through it, as I realized, like, almost everyone I've made here doesn't watch my show anymore. But then I saw Swift Nipples there, and he still watches! So yay, Swift Nipples, you're one of the only people made in that who's still around.
Keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got.
Alright, let's go to engineering. Skip the little cutscene. And, did we already have one medkit? No? Okay, let's build a medkit.
With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
And, laboratory, additional assistance, furthering decrease all research time. Workshop, power relay, guerrilla tactics school. I kind of want that early. Because, the guerrilla tactics school gives you upgrades that are really good, like 25% more experience per kill, and having more squad mates on a team. So I'm gonna go ahead and build that.
Work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running. Commander, I'm going to.
I don't have any free engineers to excavate that yet. Okay, well that's the next thing I'll do with an engineer. And what a geek! If you could go ahead and English is a difficult language. If you could go ahead and start the poll again for the next time I get a person, just having one ready ahead of time would speed things up.
Commander.
Skip cutscene. Where'd I start? I started in Mexico. Okay.
We can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Alright, reward is a scientist, which means instantly worth it. if I ever get like a pick of different rewards for things, I always go for a scientist first, engineer second, anything else third.
Will help us search the area for clues or other resources.
So, yeah, looks like the XCOM program right now is based out of Mexico.
Not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Alright, research available plated armor, and we got nanoscale vest that we can buy, which are alright. It's an item you hold that increases your health by 1. It's kind of mediocre. Weapons before armor, but I don't know. I think it's more important that you don't get one-shot by a bad critical. Just found Hitbox usually on Twitch. I'm digging it. Wonder why it's not more popular. Not many people know it exists yet because they spent their first, like, it's only like a website about 2.5 years old now, and they spent their first year and a half very heavily focused on making sure the tech was good before they promoted it. So just now people are finding it mostly because, sorry, I thought I saw smoke for a second. I'm blind. Yeah, it's just now getting promoted more so because it's starting to pick up some fighting game tournaments. But yeah, on a tech side, Hitbox is amazing. You get paid since day one, even if you're not partnered. The stream delay is only 4 seconds instead of 20 seconds. There's no bitrate limit, so I'm streaming at 3 times the quality that Twitch can do. Like, it's great. I love it here. I have a direct line of communication with the head community managers of the website, and they actually chat with me and are useful and give me feedback. Alright, so for plated armor we need more alien alloys, which is unfortunate because I really want that research, so that's a high priority once we get a chance, but for now we just gotta kill. So, weapon research.
Priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Alright, distress beacon finished. We got our scientist.
Additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
There we go. Research time decreased by 33%. That's why I always prioritize scientists first, because research is really important for making sure that all of your gear is up to date. NB said, also NDB, didn't you say that Hitbox doesn't ruin the YouTube version like Twitch? I don't know what you mean by that. I don't remember ever saying that. Unless you mean, like, that Twitches will sometimes mute audio in bits if it thinks that, like, it picks up a game song or something. That's annoying, but if you locally record, then it doesn't matter, and that's what I do.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
So, nothing's popped up yet. We're getting pretty lucky with being able to kind of freely research right now. It'd take a long time to get magnetic weapons, but at the same time, I kind of want to do it early, just because the upgrades are really good. But it's only 3 days for alien biotech. Let's do the alien biotech.
A number of values stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
You don't want to meet aliens? I do want to kill aliens, however, I do like getting to freely research like this. Okay. This is good. New Mexico. Easy mission. Get an engineer. We do need another engineer quite badly right now because I'd like to start excavating another room to make more room on our ship.